an average classroom setting, another innocent life will be gone. Every 90 minutes, someone that has been on the organ donation transplant disease will die while waiting. The constant need for organ donors is increasing because it is so beneficial to the population and it is a very easy process to do. Becoming an organ donor has major impacts on many lives. First off, one donor can save up to other 8 people's lives. And what I mean by other lives, I also mean like the families of that donor. When they're grieving during the process because they lost that loved one, they know that person is selfless enough to give parts of them to other people to have, so they can have a chance of survival. And in a way that helps them with them knowing, because it's like them living on in a way, and it can help them during the grieving process. Touching other people's lives is very significant, and so because someone who has touched my life has made me want to become an organ donor. My Uncle Larry, who has been on the organ transplant disease for 2 years now, is suffering, and these are the reasons why we need more organ donors. He has been waiting for 2 years, and he needs a transplant for his heart in the next 4 to 6 months. While he has been waiting for the last 2 years, he has lost half of his right leg due to blood clots, and he has had many heart surgeries on his heart to keep him alive long enough until they can find a transplant. With my uncle being one out of many who need a transplant, it is very important that we have more people to do this, because so many people pass away and so many people need one, are greatly suffering in hopes that someone will come with a transplant for them so they have a chance at survival. According to the Psychocentral poll that they did, 95% of Americans strongly support organ donors. And 40% of them that said that they had supported it are the people who are registered as organ donors. That's not even half of the people. And if they strongly support it, they need to become one, because it is an easy process. Donate Life America has found that 21 people die each day while waiting for their transplant, and that every 10 minutes someone is added to the list in a day. And then on statistics on organ donors, currently 121,272 people need an organ donation, and according to last year, 28,954 had actually received one. That's not even half of the people who actually need one. And with the amount of people that die versus the amount of people that need one, if every one of those people was an organ donor, we wouldn't even have a waiting list. And that's why it's so important for people to sign up. And people also have the worry when they don't want to become an organ donor because they're afraid what will happen to their body after. The process is, when you pass away, they have to take away your organs anyways. And if you're not signed up to be one, then your organs will just be wasted. And but as far as like how your funeral arrangements goes, if you want an open casket or a cremation, it doesn't affect on the organ donation at all. And many people worry about that because or their families worry about that because they want the funeral arrangements to be a certain way. But you shouldn't have to worry, because they have to take up those things anyway. So they have to take out those organs anyways. So if you don't become one, it's going to be wasted. But if you are, you can go and save up to 8 people's lives. And it's also very easy to sign up if people don't know that. For one, you can when you get your driver's license, you can check yes on the organ donation, and that's a very easy way. It doesn't cost anything. And also you can go online and register for free to get a organ donation card saying that you are a donor. And then there's also other ways you can tell important people in your life, like families, friends, people who go to church, groups, so that they know. So as all these, also as well as my speech and many other speeches that will go on, another person has already died while waiting. And if we can end this with people signing up to be organ donors, we would never have a waiting list, and more people can have a chance at survival. And yeah, thank you.